Groundbreaking innovation is here. Touch grass like never before. Introducing the Yahoo Agricultural Interface. 87 hand-placed tufts of turf and flowering soft touch keys. Built to bring the great outdoors right to your desk. So you can take a break from meeting invites, circling back, and the millions of tabs you have open. Look productive while really just trying to ground yourself. Touch grass without ever logging off. Available on the TikTok shop.
Honestly, I'm not mad. I would really like I thought that was actually really funny. Like, I don't know. I'd personally want to buy it.
Oh, I don't know. This one feels a little dystopian to me. Like, yeah, I do need to touch more grass. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, I feel like I'd actually use it. I think that the idea is better than the delivery. Like the idea of it, I get it right away, but then the delivery kind of feels like a little bit, I don't know, cliche.
Like my first email from like 2002 was on Yahoo, and I wouldn't even like first. Part of me didn't even like forgot that they even still existed.
Apparently, they're still one of the top 10, I think, highest traffic sites. Like,
I know that they're big in Japan.
pretty wild. Yeah, Yahoo Search, Yahoo Shopping is big in Japan, but also when we run display, we show up on Yahoo like a good
Really?
amount of time. Yeah.
It's almost like reclaiming relevance with like this opportunity that April Fool's Day gives all these brands to kind of put on an alter ego and play and be funny, but wouldn't have expected if the brand was hidden. I'd never think Yahoo on this.
This summer, set sail on the Duolingo World Cruise with Carnival Cruise Line. An epic journey across 7 continents.
Awesome!
Where you'll discover how to speak like a local everywhere you go. 5 years, 195 countries, and over 40 languages to learn.
Disculpa, ¿tienes un mapa? Me perdí en tu morada.
I know.
But this premium cruise ship is a destination in itself, with internationally inspired eats like sweet and sour shrimp, boutique shopping, and thrilling live entertainment. Just be sure to keep your streak all 1,826 days at sea, or the owl will deny you the knowledge of eternal peace.
Heads is the vet!
So climb aboard and join us. Book the Duolingo World Cruise on Carnival now at carnival.com/Duolingo.
It just makes sense. The comedy plus like the slightly menacing undertones feel very on brand for Duolingo. I love it.
If I click start booking, okay, it says cruise no longer available, but it does allow me to get a 1-month free trial of Super Duolingo and a discount on a Carnival cruise, which is interesting. I think I agree with Madison. I really liked it.
I think there is something, as funny as this ad is, I think there is something to like using Duolingo and going to the country where they speak that language.
Mhm.
I don't know about on a cruise ship, but I think that partnership does actually make sense. If you were to like go to Rome after studying Italy, I think it's like, as absurd as it is, like I could see people actually doing that.
I think that's what makes a truly good campaign, when there's just like a thread of reality and realism that has you second guessing. Is this legit? Is this real?
It reminds me of if you'd have like a, you know, like a rice pudding or like a mango sticky rice or something. I love sweet rice. And so honestly, I love a Crunch Bar. I would 100% eat that.
But it's also kind of ridiculous because like their brand is Crunch. Like the whole point is like that sound effect is part of it. The sensory element of that chocolate bar. So they're kind of like deciding to go in a full new direction. But I don't know. I'm a little jaded. Like in 2025, April Fool's almost feels too self-aware. And it's just like, as soon as I see that, I know it's an April Fool's joke. I'm looking to maybe question, like, is this an April Fool's joke? Like, that's when I know you did it really well. And I feel like everyone is on the lookout now on April Fool's Day for brands to be doing the most absurd things. So I don't know. It's funny. It makes me laugh, but it also wasn't like a little different approach, I guess you could say.
Here at ElevenLabs, we introduced the world's first ultra-realistic text-to-speech model, and then the world's most precise and accurate speech-to-text model. And today, we're taking one small step for man and one giant leap for man's best friend. Introducing Text to Bark, the world's first AI-powered text-to-speech engine for dogs.
Who's a good boy?
On the back of decades of open-source linguistic research, we've supplemented our internal systems to finally begin an era of cross-species communication. But it doesn't stop there. Introducing Bark to Text for the world's most accurate human-to-canine ASR. This is more than just technology. This is a revolution. With dedicated APIs and enterprise-grade security, we fine-tuned Llama 3 to properly understand dogs, not just llamas. Try it today, only with ElevenLabs.
What I liked about this one is that they actually I don't know, there's that setup in the beginning where they talked about how they, they developed that text to speech model, and it was they almost were touting their own achievements. And when I was looking at that, I was like, that's actually interesting. I want to know more about this company.
Why are any of them doing this? Yeah, it's funny and it calls attention to them, but to set up who they are, an intro if you don't know them is interesting. Does Carnival and Duolingo, do they get anything out of that aside from people just having some positive associations? But for those who don't know 11, it could go viral and you learn about them and it's kind of fun.
We love a little bit of edutainment. Do you know what this reminds me of? I don't know if your algorithm served you all of these videos, but the people who were teaching their dogs how to speak to them via the button systems, it was the inverse of that. Might have pulled a little inspo from those videos.
I love that it's building on real innovation or things that are actually happening. And there are so many brands, like Elliot said, that are emerging here. So if this did go viral, I definitely I'm tempted to look them up after this. I probably will.
Is that cane sauce? So you're probably wondering how I got here. Hi, I'm Ray, and I'm taking you along as I try Ipsy's most delicious new collab. She started prepping the formula, and I swear it smelled irresistible. Guys, I literally don't know if my skin has ever felt this hydrated before. I wanted to dip my entire body in it. The moisturizing sauce melted right into my face. Honestly, my skin just ate it right up. And OMG, this is the moment I realized this epic collaboration was with Ipsy and Raising Cane's.
Is the Cane's moisturizing sauce cream. Oh my gosh. First of all, look at the pigmentation of it. It just goes, look at it. It just goes great with my skin. Cane's, you sure know how to make a good moisturizer. Yeah, get that.
Now they just put regular schmegular cane sauce in a jar and had these people rubbing it all over their faces.
The thing about this is it did so much for Cane's. What did it do for Ipsy? I don't remember anything about that except for the Cane's. I feel it was punching me in the face with Cane's, but what does this do for Ipsy?
I don't think they even said Ipsy.
Yeah, I feel this could have been 100% just Cane's, and they could have just been parodying influencer culture. I have no idea what this did for Ipsy.
Yeah, it seems like Ipsy was just kind of on the, riding on the coattails. Yeah. But maybe it's a Cane push, but they need a collaborator, because you can't just say, put Cane's whatever they have on your face. It has to make it feel kind of real for the absurdity.
I'd be curious if they did some sort of I don't know, MRI Simmons research, cross tab looking at I know Ipsy is really going ham with I used to be an Ipsy subscriber. I know they're going ham trying to grow their market share, getting more people. Maybe they've discovered that people who love Cane's also want to trial new beauty products. Ipsy sends out 4 or 5 sample size products per month for I don't know, $20 or whatever. The biggest call out for me is that no one wants to smell like chicken, and no one wants greasy skin. And Cane's chicken is greasy. It just feels so absurd. And them getting Cardi B to be involved with it was obviously a big expense, I would expect. I'm kind of shook that they got Cardi B to pretend to rub Kane's inspired moisturizer all over her body.
I was gonna say, it felt so true to like the influencer lifestyle kind of video cadence equation. They definitely, are these the only two that they released? They could have made this like a whole series.
Yeah, I agree. Like it felt like they fully committed, especially the first one, like to make it feel like it's an actual like day in the life influencer. But I have the opposite reaction. Like I don't eat meat, but like when I see this, like oh my God, it makes me really want to like turn away from it even more. The idea of people rubbing it like on their skin, no.
This is the last one.
Yes.
So it's not a video. It's just this is what Dunkin did for April Fool's Day. Thoughts?
Yes.
I tried to use this code, and unfortunately, it was everyone had already the number of recipients had already eclipsed 1 million, so I could not get my free coffee. But this is what you should do.
I wish there was almost like a little precursor story or like short 15-second, 30-second clip or some like. I wish it expanded more than just this. Obviously, it worked if they got 1 million people drinking and using it, but I don't know. I feel like there could have been maybe they could have been like poking fun at all the brands making these insane jokes of free things and this and that on April Fool's Day, and they could have like owned the space of this is not a joke more or further.
A note on the layout, like when I see this, I just like can't. My eyes don't know where to go, so I struggle to get what this is. So I wish it was like more straightforward, if that's possible.
If Ben Affleck was doing it, then I think that would be amazing.
And he always has a Dunkin in hand, I
He's
feel.
a Dunking. That's the whole thing.